In today's video, I will be discussing the future of King's Dominion. I'll be giving my overall thoughts of the park and what I think is in store for them over the next 5 years. I'm going to be straight up here. This is one of the toughest parks to analyze. In the shape of rumors, I've heard very little. Prior to opening of Twisted Timbers, this park has been somewhat neglected. Not like it's run down or whatnot, just nothing substantial has been built here since Intimidator 305, which opened in 2010. Twisted Timbers was obviously their biggest recent addition, but they really dragged their feet with this one as well. Hurler, which was the former wooden coaster before Twisted Timbers, closed in 2015, and it sat dormant till construction started in 2017. King's Dominion has a huge piece of property with lots of potential. Unfortunately, I don't know if Cedar Fair is exactly up to the challenge. King's Dominion has a tough competition from Busch Gardens, which they are amping things up, especially with this semi-confirmed multi-launch coaster on the way in 2020. King's Dominion is going to have to do something great here soon to reinvigorate the guests. Alright, well let's jump into our first year of prediction, 2019. So far, nothing has been announced for 2019, which is understandable after a park opens a big attraction. Usually the following year is an off year of sorts. 2018 has been a good year for the park. I believe Twisted Timbers has been a hit, probably even a better hit than I-305 was with the GP. It's possible that the park could announce something here really soon, like at a small addition to the water park or some weird augmented interaction game through your cell phone. But yeah, nothing for 2019, unless something has been announced and I totally didn't see it. If it is, let me know in the comments. But anyways, moving on. 2020. This is another year that I'm not expecting much for King's Dominion. Their water park, Soak City, is probably going to receive a new water slide, something substantial I'd say. Virginia has a lot of hot summer days, so investing in your water park is always going to be a wise decision. Recently, the park tore down a water slide, so I'm assuming they'll be replacing it with something more exciting. I'm seeing the new modern water coasters getting some good traction, so that's what I'm betting on for the 2020 season. Obviously, it could be something else, but definitely a new addition to the water park. If I were to follow the Cedar Point pattern, in 2021, this is the year I would expect a new coaster to open up at the park. However, I'm just not so optimistic. 2021 will most likely be another addition to Planet Snoopy and possibly a new flat ride, nothing special. Maybe an S&S Screaming Swing or whatever they call those. It sounds like a good fit for the park. 2022. Could this be the year we'll finally see a new roller coaster? Well, maybe, but I'm leaning towards no. Honestly, I'm not sure what we'll see in this year. I would hope for some new water attractions or even a new dark ride experience. The park could really use another dark ride to pull the guests in out of the heat and to break up the day a bit. Moving right into our 5th year of predictions, 2023 is when I expect to see our new roller coaster addition. So what kind of coaster do I think is coming to the park? Well, let's look at what the park currently has. The park has, according to my opinion, 4 e-ticket coaster attractions, which is Intimidator 305, Volcano the Blast Coaster, Twisted Timbers, and Dominator. I think we can rule out a Giga by B&M since they already have a Giga. Though with Cedar Fair, sometimes that doesn't seem to matter since they like to build Gigas. But anyways, I think King's Dominion should be looking at getting themselves a decent wing coaster. I think it should travel right over the park entrance and do a complete rehaul of the park entrance, just like they did with Cedar Point with Gatekeeper, or even Fury 325 at Carowinds. This coaster should be flying over and under the guests as they walk through the park entrance, really pumping up the guests and getting them excited for a day of fun in the park. Cedar Point released their ride numbers for the year, and Gatekeeper was their #1 ridden attraction, meaning that it has a high capacity and the general public loves it. So yeah, I could definitely see Cedar Fair looking at that and saying that a new wing coaster would be a good addition. My other pick for the park is a Gci Wooden Coaster. something similar to Mystic Timbers, which was a big hit for Kings Island. The park currently has 3 wooden coasters, so it's not like they need another wooden roller coaster. But what's nice with these GCIs, or even another coaster by like Gravity Group, is they usually have a small height restriction, allowing for more guests to ride and enjoy. Okay, in recap, 2019, nothing. 2020, addition to the water park, I'm leaning towards the water coaster. That's kind of what I'm betting on. 2021, new ride for Planet Snoopy and or thrill ride attraction addition to the park. 2022, nothing. Though I'm throwing in my recommendation for a new dark ride, fingers crossed. 2023, new roller coaster, which I'm leaning towards being a wing coaster or possibly a wooden coaster. Well, that's it for today's video. What do you think? Will we have to wait 5 years for another roller coaster addition to the park? Let me know in the comments. Please subscribe, check out more of my content, and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.